रुकता है एक बार। It is only through the adversarial process and the art of advocacy that justice shines most brightly, said Justice Benjamin Cardoso. Mooting is a reflection of this very principle, serving as an intense yet a rewarding training ground that sharpens the skills of aspiring advocates. A very warm afternoon to everyone present here. It is with great pleasure and honor that I, Jasmine Sethi, along with my co-anchor Ridyansh Yadav, stand before everyone as we welcome everybody to the valedictory ceremony of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, National University SONIPAT and CHADHA and Company National Moot Court Competition 2024. I extend my heartfelt welcome to all the honorable dignitaries, esteemed judges, professors, participants, members of the Moot Court Society, volunteers, and students of the valedictory ceremony. On this significant day, we are honored to have such distinguished guests with us, whose presence adds grace to this occasion. We are delighted and honored to have Honorable Miss Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, Judge, High Court of Delhi, Miss Mayuri Raghuvanshi Ma'am, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India, Miss Namita Chadha, Founder and Managing Partner of CHADHA and Company, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, Worthy Registrar of the University, Dr. Pooja Jaiswal, Convener of the Moot Court Society, and all faculty members, staff, and dear friends.
Now, we would kindly request you all to rise up for the Kulgeet of the university. Thank you.
शुभ न्याय मिले अन्याय टले, शुभ न्याय मिले अन्याय टले, ओ सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते। कर्तव्य भाव की हो दीक्षा, मौलिक अधिकारों की रक्षा, मानवता धर्म निभाने जन जन को सुलभ रहे शिक्षा, इसको पाने के लिए सदा हम धर्म मार्ग चलते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते, जयति जय सत्यमेव जयते।
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. As we light the lamp today, we seek the blessings of wisdom and inner radiance upon us all. In furtherance of the same, I humbly request the honorable dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp. As the flames of the lamp flicker and dance in unison, let us reaffirm our commitment to the pursuit of excellence, innovation and progress in all our endeavors. Thank you.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा
Krishna Iyer, law as an instrument of social justice needs relentless advocacy. This national competition embodies that very spirit, serving as a platform for natural future lawyers who will engage the complexities of a legal system with both intellect and purpose. The time has arrived for the esteemed dignitaries to deliver their addresses. At this moment, we regret to inform the presence of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Archana Mishra Ma'am, who couldn't grace the occasion due to the Vice Chancellor's meet with the Campus Consortium. But she has sent her best wishes and blessings to all the students and has expressed her gratitude to all the esteemed judges and guests. I now request Honorable Registrar Sir to convey Vice Chancellor Ma'am's message.
Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to all the esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, faculty members, and dear students. It is an honor to address you on these momentous occasions, albeit virtually. This valedictory ceremony marks the culminations of your journey at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University, SONIPAT, and CHADHA & Co. National Moot Court Competitions 2024, where you have not only honed your legal skills but also embraced the spirit of mooting, an art that teaches us that it is not merely about winning or losing, but about the pursuit of knowledge, articulations, and fairness. I express my gratitude to all the esteemed dignitaries who graced these occasions with their presence. Congratulations to all the winners and participants. May your future be filled with success, purpose, and service to humanity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We would now like to call upon Dr. Sanjay Kumar, Worthy Registrar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University, Sonipat, to deliver the welcome address.
Once again, good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, respected judges, distinguished guests, esteemed representatives of CHADHA and company, faculty members, and dear students. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University, Sonipat, and CHADHA and company National Moot Court Competition 2024. This event marks the culminations of days of intense legal debates and arguments, and it is a moment to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our participants. I welcome Honorable Ms. Justice Meena Bansal Krishna, Judge High Court of Delhi, for the esteemed presence here and sparing their valuable time for this event. Welcome, ma'am. I also welcome Ms. Mayuri Raghuvanshi, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India, for their august presence here and sparing their valuable time for this event. Welcome, ma'am. I also extend my welcome to Ms. Namita CHADHA, Managing Partner, CHADHA and Company, for their valuable presence here. Welcome, ma'am, and thanks for this collaboration. CHADHA and Company is a leading law firm based in New Delhi and is growing immensely with the efforts of Managing Partner, Mr. Rahul CHADHA and Ms. Namita CHADHA, the partners and associates. This year has been a significant one for Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University, as the first batch of BLLB honors course passed out in this year. We have organized remarkable national level events, 2 national seminars that reflects the vibrancy and dynamism of our university. Building on that momentum, we are now concluding this national level event, the National Moot Court competitions organized in collaboration with CHADHA and Company. This Moot Court competition, which saw the participation of over 36 teams from all across the country, has not only provided a platform for participants to hone their legal skills, but has also showcased Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National University's commitment to excellence in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. I take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to our partners, CHADHA and Company, for their invaluable support in organizing this event. Their dedications to nurturing young legal talents resonate with our university missions, and we are proud of these collaborations. In the end, my hearty welcome to all the teams, to our talented participants. I commend your passions, dedications, and intellect. Competitions like these are about more than winning or losing. They are about growth, resilience, and embracing the challenges of the legal professions. As we culminate these moot court competitions, let us also reaffirm our commitment to the ideals of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to uphold justice, equality, and liberty in all spheres of life. Once again, I welcome you all to this valedictory ceremony and look forward to celebrating the achievements of our participants. Thank you once.
Thank you so much, sir, for addressing us. It is now time for the report of the event, which will be presented by Mr. R.N. Mangal, President, Moot Court Society.
Thank you, Jasmine Ridyansh. Greetings to all the distinguished dignitaries and the students. The Moot Court Society of the University, in collaboration with CHADHA and Company, successfully organized the much anticipated Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University SONIPAT and CHADHA and Company National Moot Court Competition 2024 on 15th November and 16th November. This national level competition saw the participation of more than 35 teams from prestigious law schools across the country, all vying for the coveted title. The event officially commenced on November 14th with the unveiling of the competition. The next day began with the registration of teams, followed by draw of lots, preliminary 1 and 2. The competition format included an initial mini qualifying round, from which 24 teams advanced to the oral preliminary rounds. The oral preliminary rounds were conducted in 12 courtrooms in the university premises, each presided over by distinguished guest judges. This round witnessed fierce legal debates as participants presented their arguments and were judged on the basis of their knowledge of law, presentation, and rebuttal skills. Following the preliminary rounds, 8 teams advanced to the quarterfinals, each eager to prove their mettle. These rounds were judged by a panel of eminent judges, including from senior advocates and academicians who evaluated the teams with higher standards of judicial rigor. The top 4 teams from the quarterfinals moved to the intense semifinals held today, wherein the teams were judged not only on the legal acumen, but also in invaluable knowledge and insight that left a lasting impact on all the attendees. The final rounds of the competition saw the 2 teams teams representing law schools from different parts of the country battling out for the championship title. This riveting session was presided over by legal luminaries and the honorable bench comprised of Honorable Justice Bansal Krishna, Honorable High Court of Delhi, Sri Raghuvanshi, Advocate on record on the Supreme Court of India, Mr. CHADHA, founder and managing partner of CHADHA and Company. This round tested the final skills in reasoning, articulation, and the ability to handle intricate questions with precision. As we now gear up for the valedictory ceremony, we are honored by esteemed dignitaries whose presence have added prestige to this national level event. This momentous event has indeed set a new standard for Moot Court competitions and will surely continue to inspire future law students and professionals alike. Thank you.
Thank you so much for such an insightful report. Now we would like to call upon Ms. Mayuri Raghuvanshi, Advocate on record, Supreme Court of India, for her words of wisdom.
I think I can be heard and seen. Thank you very much. Now I think I can be heard and seen. It has taken a lot of time for women to be seen in the profession, so the time that I have taken just to climb doesn't matter at all. And thanks to the women who have come before us. And today, one such woman, we are honored to share the stage and dais with, who has made it easier for people like us and in turn a lot of people here sitting in the audience to be seen and heard in the profession. So, good afternoon, Honorable our Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, Ms. Chadha, our I understand that our Chancellor is not here, but even in her absence, she has been kind enough to send a message. Our Mr. Kumar, the Registrar, Dr. Pooja Jaiswal, thank you for inviting me. The President for very nicely taking us to the report, and the Vice President of the Moot Court Society, participants and dear students. A very good afternoon. First and foremost, thank you very much. It was really a pleasure to hear the proceedings, to hear your arguments. I'm really so impressed with the fact that with the ease with which you have handled it without getting intimidated, and you can take it that you're much better than me when I was your age. I just hope that you will keep this curious child in your souls alive. Even when you come in the profession and you grow old, you will keep this refreshment and this unique skill that you showcased today alive even then. Just a few things, a moot court is, in a law college, is very much like, what flight stimulations are about. They want to create a situation to train the pilots to look at the real life, emergency situations. The idea is to equip you, to tell you what really lies ahead, what a real courtroom work would be like. And certainly, one thing is very sure, that you are trained. You are really very well trained, except one thing that I really want to point you out. We saw during the moot court proceedings, and this is a very common phenomena, that when you are preparing for a case, you prepare a lot on the case law. There is a bundle of case laws, compendium, things which are filed and given to us. But you forget one very important thing. What is your role as a lawyer in a court? See, there is a judge who is there to decide a case. Your role as a lawyer is to assist the judge in writing that judgment. If we are failing in that effort, then we are not doing our job properly. If you are not able to assist a judge in writing that judgment, you are not doing the job properly. And see, inevitably when you join the profession, the judge sitting on the other side will be older, more experienced, and in any day the judge is handling more number of cases, so is more well aware with the law on hand. But at one place where the judge looks up to you is the facts. Because you know the facts better than anybody else. It's your client from whom, so it's your job to speak to the client, call out facts, be ready on the facts. And for that, you don't need to be a senior counsel or an experienced lawyer. That is something you have to, as a matter of fact, senior advocates are supposed to assess courts on the point of law. They're not supposed to interact with clients. And this is a very important function that is often undermined. Because when a common litigant looks up to a court for justice, he does not pick up the phone and dial the Chief Justice's number. You are the court for the person. You are the connect between the judge. Now, if this connect is not honest, this connect lacks integrity, this connect lacks integration, then you are taking down the entire the administration of justice with you. So this is something that needs to be borne in mind. It's a very important rule. Therefore, when next time, whenever you sit down to prepare a moot court, I will really request, please look at the facts. Even when you don't know the law, doesn't matter. It will take, this is the romance of this profession is one life is not enough. You live a lifetime and you will have to be born again to learn law. You will feel that nothing has happened, but that's the love of law. That's the romance with of the profession. But one thing that you should know and you cannot afford not to know is the facts. Please know the facts. And don't expect the judge to tell you the facts. Don't expect the judge to read the file. It is your job. Judge has to decide the case. Judge does not have to know the facts. That's your job. That's your thing to place it. So with this, I really request all of you to take this experience, whatever you've learned for it, and enjoy it. Believe me, law is one of the most beautiful things in the world. There can't be a profession more thrilling. That's no wonder why we have so many novels, so many films made on lawyers. So it is a fascinating profession, but therefore enjoy each step, every journey. And lastly, it was really a pleasure sharing the dice with you. It's a fangirl moment for me, but thank you very much. It was really an honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for those enriching words. We would now like to call upon Ms. Namita Chadha, founder and managing partner, CHADHA and Company.
Thank you. Can we have this adjusted? Sorry? Good afternoon, Honorable Justice Neena Bansal, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, participants, and dear students. It is an honor, indeed an honor, and a privilege standing before you today at this valedictory ceremony of the prestigious National Moot Court competition. We've witnessed an event of extraordinary significance one that has not only tested the legal acumen of each participant, but celebrated their commitment, their dedication, and most importantly, I love this word, passion for law. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University, SONIPAT, for their meticulous planning and flawless execution for this scintillating event. It is no easy task to bring together such a high level of organization and to ensure every detail is handled with utmost professionalism. The dedication and effort invested in the organizing committee have truly made this competition a resounding success, and for that we very humbly thank you. And when I say thank you, I wonder why the English language does not have a word greater than thank you, because sometimes the feelings we feel inside of us cannot be appropriately decided or conveyed by these two words, thank you. Unfortunately, we want to say, we want to express our words more than thank you, we can't. A special thank you goes to Honorable Justice Neena Bansal and all the other participants and people sitting at the dais who've generously given us their time and expertise to this event. Your invaluable guidance and feedback have elevated the experience for the participants, and they serve as a source of inspiration for everybody here today. So please raise your hands for the participants today. As a Delhi-based advocate and a founder of a firm which has been rated as a top-tier Indian law firm, CHADHA and Company, it brings me immense pride to sponsor this event like this. Immense pride. I consider myself very lucky. Supporting initiatives like this Moot Court competition aligns with my commitment and our commitment as a firm to nurture the next generation of legal professionals. While, this paper has not been authored by me, this has been authored by people inside the firm who've graduated from national law schools across the country, and they're very proud to have graduated from the national law schools across India. They want their messages and their feelings to be conveyed to the people of National Law School. And I love most national law schools across India. I myself graduated from, hold on. Guys, can you hear me? Okay. I myself graduated from Campus Law Center, Delhi. And am I proud of it? Oh my God. I love it, love it, love it. Dr. Mulchan Sharma, Dr. Siva Ramaya, Dr. Opendra Bakshi were some of the names that I could name who taught us law at that time. We had a people ka pair, under which we called it the wisdom tree, under which we would go sit, have chai in coolers, and we talk about and exchange notes over there. and say, man, the difficult and the most difficult subjects were two. Jurisprudence. Raise your hand, guys. Come on. I'm relating to, I'm not here to give you lectures, but I'm going to let you. Jurisprudence was, so my course was 3 years. The third year was German, who practiced jurisprudence. And to play jurisprudence in Delhi campus, LoSAC, it gave us a high, because we said, what to talk of the evening law centers? No, I'm doing. We are the campus law center. So jurisprudence was, we didn't have internets, we didn't have Googles, we didn't have access to the international jurisdiction of Austin. Yeah, it reminds me, Austin. So we didn't have books, we didn't have materials. Wherever Mr. Moot Sharma spoke, wherever Dr. Upendra Bakshi spoke, we would take it as the last authority. We'd exchange notes, sitting in parks, and sitting under the wisdom tree, and saying, how do we get? And I was the topper, by the way, of the campus law center. And Dr. Moot Sharma said, I usually don't read out the names of the people, but there is one name which I would like to tell you, because she scored over 60%, which was the first division, and that was my name. I find myself very helpless today, because after 30 years of practicing law, I find myself very helpless, because I need to get to practice every area of law, but I don't need to get to practice jurisprudence. And that is my favorite subject, the most difficult subject, which I studied throughout the course of the third year. Semester 1, semester 2. Well, where is jurisprudence now, guys? Hello? Where is jurisprudence now? Anyways, so the journey of a lawyer, I feel, I just have 5 minutes. I'll take 2 more, ma'am, if you allow me. The journey of a lawyer, I think, is a continuous learning, growth, and evolution. And it begins with the foundational knowledge that is acquired in law school, but it extends much beyond the classroom. Legal professional is dynamic, and as you step into the professional world, you will encounter complex legal issues, diverse clients, and challenging cases. Every experience, whether it's a triumph or it's a legal setback, will shape you, refine your skills, and deepen your understanding. I just want to convey one thing. It is humbling on my journey, which is more than 30 years in the profession of law now. Having navigated the path of over 30 years, I would like to share, I have just 3 minutes left, some of the lessons that I've learned along the way, and I call them my winning secrets. Maybe they carve, I'm just putting them before you, and they help you carve out your unique path as you embark upon them. These insights are from the wisdom that I gained out of 3 people: late Mr. Soli Sarabji, Mr. Naraman. I was very close to Soli Sorabji and Mr. Kapil Sibal. So, as I work with Mr. Sibal even currently, these are the few points that I got to learn from these three masters of law. Number one, they said, and I think, you know, when I go and I work with them, they all say the same thing. But it's very important. One, nurture your confidence. So I said, but I don't have confidence. I can't go and I can't sit before a Japanese client. I run a law firm of my own. Sometimes it's a Japanese client, sometimes it's an American client, sometimes it's a European client. What do I do? So they said, you know, you have to have one which is your confidence. So what they meant by confidence is just one line. They said, you have to be confident enough to take risks. So take risks basically. And just be putting yourself forwards for roles that will eventually lead to a richer career later. That is Kapil Sibal. Let me take you to what Soli Sorabji said. He said two things. He said, show commitment to your career. And I said, well, that's such a common thing. Commitment to your career. Yeah, don't show commitment to your career, to our careers. He said, it is vital to have and demonstrate deep commitment towards your career. Successful attorneys genuinely love their work. The intellectual stimulation that it provides, the opportunity to work with other successful people. You should be prepared to make sacrifices. So if you have to go and attend a wedding, or if you have to go and attend a party at the bar thrown by one of your friends, I think you know what I'm talking about. You've got to let it go and prepare for the brief, which is being listed as a case the next day. Invest in the time to learn and develop skills, make time to network and be active in the community. This is Mr. Sibal, by the way. I'm not saying that. I think we can all toast to Mr. Sibal. Then he says, you know what? We all think we do, but we need to know our core values. So I said, you know, it sounds like a stereotype. He says, no. At the beginning of your legal journey, you may often find yourself eager to please others and uncertain how to share your true opinions and perspective on issues. You may feel uncomfortable being a dissenting voice, but making the effort to identify your core values may help you overcome that sense of uncertainty. Do you guys get it? Okay. Understand the power of your mind. One thing, I'm not talking about understand the power of your mind, but one thing that he said, and I'm talking about Mr. Sibal. Develop a hip pocket skill. Do you know what a hip pocket skill is? Does anyone know what a hip pocket skill is? Come on, I have to go. Hip pocket skill. Hip pocket skill. Okay. There are many skills that you can learn to advance your career. However, rather than struggling with developing all of them to the same level of excellence, focus instead on cultivating one or two hip pocket skills that distinguish you from your colleagues at a later stage. These can very well be your problem solving abilities, people skills, or your communication skills. So just basically see which one is your special skill and develop that. This is the advice that Mr. Sybil gives mostly to his co-workers. And building a network is the last point that I can lay much emphasis on. Unless and until you have a network of your own, you can never rise in this profession. Lastly, importance of moot court competitions. It's an invaluable experience, and the competitions stimulate real challenges of legal practice. The relationships you form here can evolve into lifelong professional connections. We all encourage you to nurture them as you move forward in your careers. Without further ado, I would like to congratulate all the participants for their outstanding performance, both the plaintiffs and the defendants. Whether you won or not, you have all demonstrated remarkable talent and dedication. I'm confident that each one of you has a bright future ahead in the legal profession. I would once again like to thank the faculty and university members for having me here today. Thank you, the professors, the university members. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. May you all continue to strive for excellence and make meaningful contributions to the field of law. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that insightful address. Now, we would like to call upon Honorable Miss Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, Judge, High Court of Delhi.
Thank you very much. All I can say is that being a judge, we are so used to sitting that I would prefer to sit and talk rather than stand. But my main reason is I don't have a good throat, so I don't know. I'll try to say whatever few words I have to. First and foremost, I begin with thanking the National Law School, SONIPAT, for, this is the big step that has been taken in organizing the first moot court. And this is well begun is half done. And tremendous effort has been put in, fantastic performances. So a big congratulations to the law school and a great thank you to Dr. Kumar, to Dr. Jaiswal, to the VC and the entire faculty who have worked so hard to not only organize and have the teams and do the scrutiny, but also some amount of effort has gone in ensuring our presence, those who are sitting here. And thank you very much. Dr. Jaiswal came to my chambers. To come from here to Delhi is a huge, difficult task. All the efforts that have been made, I can only say thank you. We can cut out on the clapping. I'll be able to finish whatever I have to say a little faster. I think very eruditely and very concisely, precisely, and in lot has been told in a few words by Ms. Mayuri, who has a horrendous, tremendous experience at bar in addressing the apex court, which is an huge
art in itself. To step into Supreme Court, to have the confidence is a big thing. So I think you've had the input from the best person, and of course Ms. Namita CHADHA has not only facilitated in concluding this program, but I think she has summed up whatever little few points that I had to say. She's already said it, but I'll say it because I have to say it. You all would have heard the story or read, I don't know how many of you read now, the story of Alice in Wonderland. I haven't read it because I didn't find it very interesting. But it's one story from where every line has a lot of meaning. There was this episode in this fable that Alice gets lost in the Wonderland. She's walking aimlessly. She doesn't know which way to go. She comes at a crossing, and she is completely frazzled which way she should go. And she looks around and she finds the Cheshire cat. You all know, the most beautiful, handsome, good-looking cat in the world, and has a perpetual smile. So she's sitting on the branch of the tree. And I don't know, the book says she's the only one creature who can rotate the neck by 360 degrees. Whether it was in the book or reality, I don't know. So this smug cat is sitting there, and Alice says, which way should I take? Whether I should go right or left? She said, where do you want to go? She said, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter which way you take. So unless you know which way you want to go, you will keep going in circles. My small message in telling this story is that you are the privileged lot. You all have had the best of opportunity to learn law, but you also need to implement it. Law, as has been said, is so vast. It gives you tremendous opportunities, not confined only to courts. From here you can go in any direction, but when you step out, please know where you want to go. Whether you want to be a litigator, a teacher, a professional, in corporate, or wherever, please decide and then move forward. And as Namita ji said, she said a very pertinent thing. You need to identify your skills, and according to your own capacities and skills, decide which way you want to go. Not everybody is a good litigator. Not everybody can be a good teacher. Everything is equal. Nothing is better. Nothing is worse. What is important is what is best suited to you. That is what you all need to. First and foremost, you have your 5 years here. Gives you enough time to tap, try every aspect, and wherever you think you have a strength, try to hone it, try to move in that direction. Litigation is not the ultimate, of course, most challenging, exciting. It's like being on a stage and performing live, but at the same time, there are various other things which can be done with equal elan. So that's my first request. Then today I was hearing a video by Sudha Murthy ji, and she was narrating a story. She said, when I was in my engineering college, I had my colleague, a student from Goa, who was most frivolous, who would not attend classes, who was extremely pompous, overconfident. These are my words, not ours. She would not use these words. Who was absolutely irregular in coming to the court, in coming to the classes. But his mantra was, which we all also followed in the faculty, last one day, read the question papers of last 5 years, prepare a guest paper, you have your 5 questions, you prepare those 5, go perform, and you are bound to be on the top. So this is what this boy would do. 4 years of engineering, he was, getting the highest in the class, and thereafter they lost touch. She said after 30 years, she went to Dubai, had a lecture. After that, there was this one man who was standing in a corner waiting for her. She said, I'm sorry, I can't recognize you. And he said, I am that batchmate of yours. And what he said was that I always believed that knowledge is not so important. This school, whatever is being taught in classrooms is not what is important. What is important is to build contacts. If you build contacts, you are bound to succeed in life, because ultimately it is only the contacts which work. Contacts do work to some extent, but before that you also have to have the competence. He said, when I went out in the world and I got my job, because of my contacts, got very good job, but they chucked me out in 5 days because I had no knowledge. My core skills were not there, and no matter how much anybody else wants to help me, they cannot. And he said, now I remember what you used to say in the college. So while you are here, have good friends, have good mentors, develop your contacts, develop your friends, but also work on your own personal skills. You acquire knowledge. That's what another interesting thing I was trying to understand the difference. When we are in the school, we do learning. We learn every subject. So we become, a foundation gets laid where we understand everything. People say mathematics, how much do you use? You use it. At that time, there's a certain level when you think it's all a waste. It's not a waste. Having built your foundation of learning, you go to your college. And that's where you pick up the knowledge of the specific subject where you want to pursue your career in. Having knowledge is not the ultimate. Begins when you go out in the world, use that knowledge to excel in the profession, to be successful in life, and that is known as wisdom. When you apply your knowledge to the real life situations, that is the time when you gain wisdom, and that is what is ultimately gonna work for you. Now I know there is some time constraint. I'll just another very important thing which we all feel, we people of yesteryears, when we look at you young blood, that you focus a lot on your personality, on your communication skills. You all are much better speakers than us. We never got an opportunity of speaking out like this. You are in a better zone. But unfortunately, while you are polishing your communication skills, you are lacking or missing out on good manners. Good manners, your personality will get polished if your mannerisms are correct, and from there what we develop is the character. From your personality, what is more important is to have a character. When somebody talks about you and says, I can trust this person, I think we have achieved what we have to. If somebody says he's a good talker, but you rely on that person, I think you may be a very good speaker, a smart person, but you are not a good person. So in life, work to be a good person, have strong ethics. While in the profession, you are privileged, you know a lot, do a little pro bono also for those who are less privileged. Try to give your best. The world is out there. you will get everything. It's all there. You just have to pull out your hand and grab it. With this, good luck to all of you. All of you are the winners in this entire program. There is some couplet in Gita. I wouldn't know the Sanskrit, but what it says is that on this path, in this journey, all of us move on. So in every step that you take, everyone who is sitting here has moved a little forward, has learned a little more. So all of you are the gainers, and congratulations in the end to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, ma'am, for those wise words.
After all the enriching addresses by the honorable dignitaries, it is time for the much-awaited prize distribution ceremony. I now invite Dr. Madhukar Sharma, Associate Professor at the University, to declare the results of the competition.
Good afternoon, everyone. Even I am using this step, ma'am, Article 14, affirmative action. Yeah. So, we have six category of awards. Number first is Best Memorial. Second is Best Student Advocate. Third is the fourth best team. Next is the third best team. Second last is runner-up team, and the last one is the winner team. So the memorials were evaluated by the panel of 2 judges. There were 2 rounds of evaluation of memorial. Firstly, it was evaluated by panel of 2 judges. Then out of best 10 memorials, the second time evaluation was also conducted by a panel of 2 judges. So the best memorial award goes to the team consisting of Mr. Abhijit, Mr. Prashant and Ms. Radhika from Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur. Cheer. The 15,000 rupees cash award for the best memorial, Maharashtra National Law University, Nagpur. So the next award is Best Student Advocate. This award will be presented on the basis of the arguments presented during prelim round 1 and 2, means to say that best student advocate is decided by a panel of 4 judges, right? So the best student award goes to Mr. Ankan Mukherjee from Symbiosis Law School, Noida. It includes prize of and a trophy. There were 4 teams in the semi-final. Army Institute of Law, Mohali, Manipal University, Jaipur, and Symbiosis Law School, Noida, and Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies. So the 4th best team award goes to the team consisting of Prakti, Gitanshi, and Shreya, Vivekananda Institute of Professional Studies, Delhi. Cash prize of rupees 25,000 along with the trophy. Sorry, 15,000 along with the trophy. Third best team goes to consisting of Mr. Ankan Mukherjee, Akarshi, and Prasenjit from Symbiosis. Cash prize of rupees 25,000 along with the trophy. ठीक है. So, ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited moment. Final was contested by 2 teams, Army Institute of Law and Manipal University, Jaipur. Today seems to be the day of women. There were 3 judges on the dais, and the winners are Army Institute of Law, Mohali, and the runners-up are Manipal University, Jaipur. I invite the runners-up first. Runner-up, Manipal University, Jaipur. The team consisted of Mr. Pranav and Ms. Mahishi, cash prize of rupees 50,000 rupees along with the trophy. And now we invite the women power. Army Institute of Law, Mohali, please be on stage. Congratulations to you. Rupees 60,000 cash prize and with the trophy. Team participants are Ms. Amita, Ms. Sanya, and Ms. Vidushi. Put on big hands, please. Thank you. Ma'am, I'm done. Ma'am.
Heartiest congratulations to all the winners.
Heartiest congratulations to all the teams. Today, we have the distinct honor of having gracious presence of esteemed dignitaries whose contributions have greatly enriched the university as a whole. Before we proceed ahead, I kindly request Honorable Registrar Sir to kindly present the mementos and saplings to the Chief Guest of the day, Honorable Miss Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, Judge, High Court of Delhi. And to Mayuri Raghuvanshi Ma'am, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. And to Mayuri Raghuvanshi Ma'am, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India. And to Namita Chadha, Managing Partner, CHADHA and Company. We regret the absence of Mr. Rahul Chadha, who could not join us today due to some family emergency. We therefore request Dr. Pooja Jaiswal Ma'am to present the memo to Ms. Namita Chadha to collect the memento on his behalf. Thank you so much to everyone.
Now we would like to call upon Dr. Pooja Jaiswal, convener of the Moot Court Society, to express her vote of thanks.
Thank you, Jasmine and Hridyansh. The most boring part of the valedictory session, the Thanksgiving, because everybody is now, all the jitters must have gone now. So to do the honors, I would first greet good afternoon to the August gathering. the Honorable Chief Guest, the distinguished judges, esteemed faculty members, guests, dear students and participants. Today it is indeed a privilege and a moment of great pride for me to stand before everyone as we conclude the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Law University SONIPAT and CHADHA and Company National Moot Court Competition 2024. Efforts, we combined a genuine excellence and wonderful diversity that is unmatched, and the unique strength of our community is that it brings together from around the country many exceptional talented people of different backgrounds, interests, ambitions, approaches to this common platform. So I would express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Miss Justice Neena Bansal Krishna, Judge, High Court of Delhi, for witnessing the final rounds and also agreeing to be the chief guest for the valedictory session. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion and for valuable contributions. I would also like to express my deepest gratitude to Ms. Namita Chadha and to all the associate partners of this firm for their unwavering partnership and encouragement, and also to Namita ma'am for judging the final round as well. Thank you, ma'am. I also take the opportunity to express my profound thanks to Ms. Mayuri Raghuvanshi, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India, for encouraging the students in a very simple manner and also celebrating that how women have moved from the yesterdays and how they are today. Thank you, ma'am. And to one very important person of the event, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, ma'am, because she supported the Moot Court Society throughout. And this competition would not have been possible without ma'am's support. Thank you, ma'am. In her absence, I express my deepest gratitude to ma'am as well. I also extend my thanks to the Registrar, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, for his support and for 24/7 availability of all the resources so that we could make this event a great success. And now my deepest appreciation to all the faculty members, the judges of the various rounds, and my very dear Moot Court Society, the office bearers, the advisory, the student members, and all the volunteers. A huge round of applause for all of them. Without your support, this event would not have been possible. All the faculty members, the non-teaching staff, the IT cell gave their 100% for this event. I thank you all. And last but not the least, you participants who traveled all the way to SONIPAT and contributed your best. I also congratulate the winners and the participants, and I just say that Mooting is not about winning or losing. It is about understanding the nuances of law and striving to uphold the principles. So as we close this chapter of 2024 National Moot Court Competition, let us look forward to more such opportunities to engage, learn, and excel. Once again, I extend my deepest gratitude to everyone present here and congratulate all the participants for their hard work. Thank you, and I wish you success in your legal journey and look forward in next year hosting you all. Thank you. Thank you, President, for your wise words.
And this applause also for Pooja ma'am, the convener of the Moot Court Committee, for organizing this whole. Now I would request you all to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल तड़वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जय गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please settle down. I would request all the participants to kindly settle down until the judges are escort.
Group photograph.